Good morning, listeners of the Caddyshack Minute podcast. This is one of your hosts, Michael DiMaria. I am whispering from Kenya. It is 5:30 or it's 5:15 in the morning. I am in the Masai Mara, which is the huge preserve in the Rift Valley. I am in a lodge smack dab in the middle of the savannah, as you can hear from the background.
Hey, it's Tom.
And Dan here.
I'm going to open up the door and see what's going on out here.
We thought we'd chime in from home.
Let's take a look. Let's take a listen.
And we're just going to have a quick bite to eat in the meantime.
Oh, I've got a really nice lobster bisque. Oh, it's really hot. Wait.
We're about to go on a morning safari to hopefully see the kill. I'm tired. So we will record tomorrow. I'll be back in Nairobi tomorrow, back in the big city. And we will talk then. Until then, enjoy the sounds.
I got a swish in my mouth. There we go.
I'm going to have a lozenge now. You want a lozenge, Tom?
No thanks, I got a hard candy.
I have some good salsa, huh?
That's good. That's really good.
I love salsa. You notice how salsas aren't as hot as they used to be? Like medium salsas, more like mild salsa now, and hot salsas more like medium salsa.
I hear you.
I feel like if you're going to make salsa, just make salsa. But I do love salsa.
Yeah, salsa.
Salsa. That's what I say.
I bet Mike's gonna be pissed at us.
I'll move over, Swanson. I'm driving. Hey, Smails! My dinghy's bigger than your whole boat!
Well, look at you, here at the Caddyshack Minute. Welcome. This is the show where we view and discuss and threaten to buy the film Caddyshack 1 minute at a time. I am Tom Taylor. I am joined by Mike DiMaria.
Jumbo.
Jumbo Mike.
That's Swahili for it's a greeting. Hello. What's up, dude?
Mike, why are you speaking Swahili?
Jumbo. Because you heard the bumper.
Oh, that's
Kenya.
right. How are things in Kenya? Does it look just like a Holiday Inn inside?
Holiday Inn? What?
I don't know. Where are you staying?
First of all, it's 5 a.m. for me. It's the same time as usual for you. So my voice is raspy. I'm exhausted. But we'll get into it. There's a lot to say.
All right. Because we're also joined by Dan Lewis here in the United States.
Jumbo to you, Mike.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you,
Shout out
Mike.
to you, Jumbo.
You said buying the Caddyshack Minute one minute at a time. That's a lot more expensive than just buying the movie.
It probably is.
If you go each minute at a time.
But Rodney would do it.
It's got a lot of street value when you break it up into pieces like that.
Are you talking about buying Bushwood?
Buy?
Well, let's do our little bookends because that's what we do here on the Caddyshack Minute.
Yeah, you do it.
This is
Tom,
minute.
this time.
I will do it. I'm going to do it. This is going to be good. It's minute 71 of Caddyshack, which begins with Al Czervik wondering when he eats, and it ends with Ty Webb suggesting that they all act like adults and drink.
Yeah.
And so finally we get to see some more Rodney. We were just briefly reintroduced to him at the end of minute 70.
And now he's smiling
in full.
Dame.
Yeah, she's beaming the entire time. She's so excited to be on Rodney's arm.
As he just puts down Bushwood line after line, she's just grinning and smiling.
Oh, that's great.
It's kind of what you want in life, don't you? Somebody who just supports you in whatever you're doing and is a willing, happy audience member for your Rodneyisms.
Those two look like they've been married for 30 years.
Have we seen her before? Has she been in this movie
No,
before?
I don't think so. I tried to look her up, and I believe it might be Anna Upstrom.
Oh, the Anna Upstrom.
Listed in the credits as the blonde bombshell uncredited in IMDb.
Oh, okay.
So blonde bombshell.
See, if we're going to do this, you got to just not talk over me.
Yeah, but no one can hear anything you're fucking saying, Mike.
Speaking up, I got the microphone right against my face.
No one can hear you through the mosquito net. Your four-poster.
All right, Mike has the floor.
No, fuck the floor. I'm done.
Shout out to you, Mike.
Fuck the floor. How come no one ever does that in the Senate? Your floor. Fuck the floor.
Fuck the floor. Let's have lunch.
Fuck the floor.
I'm flat out. I'm telling you right now, flat out exhausted. But
You were saying
yeah.
before we started that you're on day 4 of no
Wait a
sleep.
minute.
Is that right?
Oh.
Well, it's not like no sleep. I'm getting like an hour or two a night.
Ugh.
It's just, yeah, I'm having a tough time. So let me see what
Wow.
so
Now,
I left Friday, arrived Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's now beginning of Wednesday, so we're on day 5. Yeah. 5 nights.
wow.
So
Is this just jet lag non-adjustment, or what is this?
it's jet lag. No, I'm usually okay with that. It's just that, and I think just the rapid pace of things that are going on. And I still have a lot of meetings and stuff that I need to do some work for. So I think that's
boy.
still on my mind. Uh-huh.
And yet you're sitting here talking about minute 71 of Caddyshack.
Yeah, God bless
You
you.
asshole.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
incredible.
but I'm not going to. You know what? I'm not going to be a downer about it because I had a pretty good time.
All right.
Yeah,
So they-
and you
you
look
know.
like you'd sent some photos of you on
Yeah.
with that hat on. Those maybe
also
you're
a
on
vest.
safari type of thing.
There's also a vest.
Yeah,
I like the
Fantastic
vest. I noted
safari
the vest.
vest. Yeah.
it's a good look, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm
what
sure
they
you'll be
did.
wearing that when you come back to Chicago.
So we get
You
this.
look
I'll
like
just
an
give you the.
LL Bean ad, except for like doing the actual thing that you're supposed to do in those clothes.
Well, actually, if you don't know, that's the kind of clothes that I actually wear when I go on these trips and do my secret missions.
Oh, okay.
Because I look kind of like a contractor, right? I'm a military
Yeah.
contractor.
Well,
The
not
zebras
anymore. Now
are
you've
real
blown your cover.
stripy this time of year.
My 3-legged cat needs pills every 3 hours.
Speaking
Is
of
this the
codes,
312 to Mogadishu?
No, so
I
what?
had
prefer
Mike, you-
the salted mangoes.
Here we go again.
Mike, you got the floor. Go.
So I'm in Nairobi, and they put me on a prop plane, a little tiny plane. There's a video to that,
Yes.
and
That was
it's
incredible.
like a 6-seater, and
Oh my
you go
God.
off, and then you go off to the Masai Mara, which is this huge, as you heard from my bumper clip there. It's a huge game preserve. It's like 4,000 square kilometers. So you land on just a little airstrip in the middle of the savannah, and you go to this lodge that I was at, and you open up your window and you just look right out onto the savannah. Yeah, so I saw it all. You know, the lions, the tigers. There's no tigers here. I'm sorry. Lions,
I was going with
elephants,
it.
giraffes. The animals killing each other.
Do you feel connected to life on
Yes.
Earth and in the universe?
Well, I'll give you an example. We get to see the
Okay.
city. So we get up. Yesterday we did a early morning one, the sunrise one, and that's what I did my recording from. We saw a leopard, like maybe 10 feet from the car, and
Oh my goodness.
we're watching it and off in the distance we could see these impalas, like 3 of them. And the leopard sees it. So the leopard starts crawling towards the impala. So we're like, oh boy, we're going to see it kill. We're going to see
No
it happen
way.
right in front of us. But out of the corner, they're like way off in the distance. There's 3 male lions walking across the clearing. And the leopard sees it. So he stops so now you see that everything stops because of the lions.
Wow.
So the leopard was about to go and, take down one of these impalas, but you could see it kind of weighing its options. It's saying, I could probably go take it down, use a bunch of energy, stored energy, take it down, and the lion may come then and take my kill away or may kill me.
Right.
So you see its head like moving back and forth between it, and it just decides to stop. And the lions don't see this at all. They're just walking.
Oh, wow.
And they're sitting, but I'm sorry, it's a cheetah. Did I say leopard? It was a cheetah.
Oh, okay.
But the cheetah was like, just decided, I'm just going to sit here. I'm not going to attack. That was pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, it is green.
It is green.
So
I
you
mean,
see
that's cool to see, but you were probably kind of like, come on, just do it, do it, do it.
Yeah, but it
We'll
was
see you
cool
get
to see
killed,
that too. It was to see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then yesterday morning after that, we got on right on the prop plane, which was it was like being in a cement mixer. Landed
That's
at
just. I would never
land-
fly in one of those.
then landed at the airstrip, and then we had to go. Then we had a full day yesterday of events, so I had to go get my suit on. But I was in a motorcade for the first time all day yesterday, police escort.
Really?
Because we had someone of high value in our group, so we got to have the police
Mikey
escort.
Maria.
No, I was in the back I was in the last car
Right.
with one of the guys that was like a security guy, because everybody else was in the Range Rover.
Mike was just like a soft layer of buffer.
Yeah.
Whoever was important there.
Yeah, but I was the white guy in the suit with the sunglasses, so I looked like Secret Service.
Right.
Did you talking to your wrist?
No, because my stomach was a mess because of the plane, and now I was in this like going 100 miles an hour through insane traffic.
Oh, fast motorcade.
Mm-hmm. And then it ended with about 5 pounds at the end of the night. Ate about 5 pounds of game meat. I have the Kenyan meat sweats this morning.
Were you like all sitting? Did you just tear it right? Did you track it down? Track it,
No,
kill it, eat it right there in the Serengeti?
No, it was at this place that was like the Colombian steakhouse type of place.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Fogo de Chao.
Yeah, where you just you just keep getting the slices. Just give me another slice of that.
But it was all game meat. So these guys just walked around with crocodile, camel.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
What else?
How was that stuff?
What did you have?
I had it all.
Oh boy!
Crocodile, camel, goat.
It was like the
chicken,
Noah's Ark, but you were having it was like in your belly.
You're ruining
two of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they just come by and they just
two of everything for me, Dominic.
Yeah, steak for 2 for 1 for me, Dominic.
Steak for 2 for 1. Wait, I don't know how you get in those prop planes. You know, whenever I see those prop planes, all I think about is like Thurman Munson and like Buddy Holly and stuff. And it just whenever I anything with a propeller like that, I just think it's just a little tin can, and even the slightest wind and it's over.
It's a car. It's a car that flies. That's what it is.
Space car.
Yeah, right. It's a car that flies. If my car would fly, I wouldn't get in either.
No, but I'm saying it's like being in like a used car.
Okay, so it's a used car that flies.
Yeah, and there's no sealed cabin. There's no pressurized cabin, so your stomach's all a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
You see the pilot because he's right in front of you, and I have a thing that I never want to see the pilot. And I'm going to get on my big plane. I don't want to see who's flying this thing because I don't want to have any.
Excuse me, sir. So how long have you been flying?
What's that flashing?
So what is that instrument for?
You're Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
My dad says you don't hustle.
The hell I don't.
You try.
He's the worst actor on the face of the earth.
Yeah.
What does he say? He say you try. What does he say?
That's not his only movie. He was also you try holding off what is it, Patrick Ewing every single night or something
90
like
minutes
that.
a night or whatever.
90 minutes. I'm out there busting my butt every night. I love that he moonlights as a pilot. It's the best. He was also in the movie Basketballs.
Yeah.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah, not on a non-speaking role.
And he was in that Bruce Lee movie.
No.
Which one?
Which one was that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was in Fist of Fury.
Yeah.
Fist of Fury? No, Enter the Dragon.
Enter the Dragon.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
he was
great.
one of the levels that he had to defeat.
Yeah, he's a big, tall dude.
Mm-hmm. He had like a boxing style.
Yeah.
Long reach.
That's good.
He actually looks incredibly huge in that movie. Like I understand that he's a very tall basketball player, and that Bruce Lee is not necessarily that tall, but he looks ridiculously large in that movie. It's very funny. It's cool.
Wait,
It's weird, yeah, when you see someone who's
He was one of the guys that they brought on the island, right? Fighting the.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I actually
what
don't really think I've seen the full movie. I think I've just seen that scene.
Huh. The guy with the
do they
claw.
have turkeys in Africa?
I have no idea. I'm not there yet.
Do they have Christmas in Africa?
I'm not to that level of knowledge.
You ever seen a crisp $50 bill?
You should have thrown man naked. Like
So
movies
wait,
about
what
gladiators.
out of crocodile and camel and giraffe and stuff? What was your favorite meat at that dinner?
I
You
just
like the
lost.
chicken.
I lost
what?
track.
Oh, really?
I like goat a
just
lot.
meat.
I think goat is very good.
Segue to the minute here.
Yeah,
Because
I was trying to think of a way to do
all-star
that.
cast here, guys. Can I just say that in this scene you've got Smails, you've got Rodney, you've
Mm-hmm.
got Ty Webb, D'Annunzio, Bishop Pickering, Dr. Beeper, and a blonde bombshell,
Yeah,
and some club official.
and only Gatsby and not Drew Scott. I have no idea where Drew Scott disappeared to.
You
But he's
get
gone all of a sudden.
you get Gatsby, but no Drew Scott. So you
I have
get,
it.
everyone's
I have
in
it
this
paused right
scene.
here. It looks like Gatsby is looking straight down the dress of Rodney's date. Right
Oh, my.
now, where I have it paused.
Where is it?
Oh heck, you had to ask.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is.
Like minute
Yep.
or second 33 or something.
he's got.
I
Yeah,
mean,
he's,
it's like 30 through 36 or something because
Yeah,
he
he's-
just lingers there.
he's kind of eyeing them up and down.
Yeah,
It could be that he's looking at Rodney's suit and just going like, "What kind of suit is
maybe.
that?"
It's hard
Or
to
he's looking at-
tell.
Rodney's got this like spotted cream-colored blazer with
Yeah.
a pink undershirt and a kind of silky cravat.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a nice look, I have to say. I kind of like it.
His legs got the jitters.
Oh, he's got the
constantly.
rubbery legs that
He's
Mike
going
likes.
foot to foot. Yeah, he's playing hot foot with himself.
Yep.
This minute has one of the best moments of the movie, I think.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of the great lines in it.
Yeah, it's like all rapid fire back and forth. It's like Rodney with like, "You think I care about this novatorium? Well, this place sucks." And he goes into full Rodney hard boiled egg eyes.
Yep.
This place sucks, and it cuts right to Judge Smails' fantastic.
Well,
That
even
might be the
before
first
that,
thing I think about when I think about this movie.
Yep.
Or
Well,
Ted Knight.
but even before that, it starts with one of his, trademark. You.
Ooh. I love that. And I love how he goes, "It sucks." And then he says, "That's right, it sucks." Like he really clarifies it.
Because he knows.
I want you to
Classic
understand.
Rodney way.
Because he knows that line's a stake to his heart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That Bushwood sucks. Did you hear me? It sucks.
I'm going to
Yeah.
buy it.
Buy Bushwood.
Is that what happens in Caddyshack 2? Did they mention that Al Czervik bought Bushwood? I don't want to know.
I really
Never
don't
mind.
know. And
We got
I
Jackie
don't know, I
Mason
don't
running
care.
around.
Jackie Mason. Not the same.
I think there are people who think that we're going to do Caddyshack 2, which is
Really?
not the case. Don't
One
worry.
idea might be to do 1 minute of Caddy and then covering all of Caddyshack 2.
In 1 minute?
in 1 minute. Like we
Yeah.
go 1 minute.
Yeah, a 1 minute episode.
A 1 minute podcast covering
Yeah.
Caddyshack 2.
I still haven't seen it. I heard it blows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get a logo and everything.
I probably
Website.
shouldn't have said that right now. Just did it. You know what I mean?
We kind of did. Doesn't mean we can't do it live. later
Edit it
on.
out.
I will.
So,
It's out of
right.
here.
You've got everybody in there. D'Annunzio, he's always around.
Yeah.
Nice little office. Very shag kind of 70s carpet. I feel like carpets are... You just don't see that anymore, especially in a nice place. You're not going to see a big shaggy carpet like that.
Now, do we think this is a fabricated set, or is this a location at the country club that they were filming at, or what?
I'm going to guess this is an actual location, just a big room they shot in.
I kind of think so too, but it's lit in a kind of flat, weird, like the back wall is all shiny from lights and stuff, and it makes it seem kind of
Yeah,
Kinda
so it
flimsy
could
or
have no
something.
ceiling, is what you're saying.
something like that.
And there's,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
lights,
There's some
yeah.
kind of blank and bright and open about it. Like
Right.
there's no wall behind the camera or something. There's no words on it.
There's no wall on it.
Yeah.
You know what?
Sucks.
Do you know what hit me yesterday?
What?
Maybe-
A gorilla?
No, that's what I was getting at.
PT fly?
But I did see baboons too, close up.
Oh yeah.
But as I was
Oh, the
driving
asses
around,
looked pretty red,
Yeah.
pretty good.
no, they weren't that kind of red, but they were just like
Oh,
it was all calloused, like.
Oh.
But it was dark.
Yeah.
It was just dark.
Sounds worse.
But I was saying, as I'm riding around this preserve, that because you're down this like dirt road, and I was thinking about, God, this would be a beautiful place to jog, like just to go for a run.
right.
And then I thought about all the ways that I would be murdered by nature.
If you're going for a run,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
You're
your
running at
life.
full speed, like 5 miles.
yeah, yeah. But I'm just saying that it was like the most beautiful place on earth to go for a run.
Yeah.
But you would be killed 100 ways to Sunday
You can't do it, right?
by any species, from like creepy crawlers on the ground to lions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big cats are my favorite, you know? I just think they're so majestic. I love them.
I want them. You see videos sometimes of people just like treating a gigantic tiger as like a kitten and just like petting it and rolling around with it and you know, whatever. And like, you know, that guy's going to get mauled at some point or could.
Yeah.
You know, you can never I have this dream. This is a recurring dream that I've had for years and years and years, where I am either in somebody's house or just outside or something. There's this huge animal, like a big, huge lion or tiger or something, just huge. And the entire time I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I love this animal. This animal's so huge and like kind of, it's like a dog, but it's massive and it could destroy me. It could snap at it's a wild animal. It could snap at any second and kill me.
Right.
But I'm having such a great time. It's putting its head down in my lap. I'm petting it. I'm rolling around with it. And it's like, I'm loving this moment with this big, huge, crazy animal, knowing that it could destroy me at any second. But figuring it's not going to. But it
You
could.
wake up all sweaty.
No. I wake up torn in half.
You wake up all sweaty and a little confused and a little turned on at the same time.
Yeah. And I go, it's Wednesday again. Wah, wah.
Tom's rolling around with the big cats in his dreams.
That's what I do. It explains a lot.
Yeah, but then so we came across the end. There was these two lions that killed this warthog.
Wow.
Pumbaa from Lion King, I think. Was that the name of the warthog? Pumbaa?
I never saw The Lion King.
No, so they killed this one. We didn't see him kill it. We came up next to them while they were eating it, and they were just happy as can be, just eating this thing. And then they both stopped moving their heads, and you just see their neck going up and down. And the driver was like, now they're sucking the blood out of the animal.
Oh,
wow!
Like drinking through
goodness
a straw.
gracious!
The neck.
Golly!
Well, you gotta wash it down. You can't just.
Yeah.
Well, they take everything from you. They take they clean it out, and then smaller animals come and clean that out, and the buzzards take the bones. Circle of life.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Nature's decomposers.
We're all doomed.
We're all going to get that treatment.
The sun cannot engulf us fast enough.
But yeah, this minute's fantastic. I'll put it that way.
What you're trying to say is this minute of Caddyshack is fantastic.
it's a classic.
It is. It's Caddyshack at its best. I'll say that. I don't know if it's the best minute, but it's great, and it's pure Caddyshack.
You're a great salesman, Tom.
Thank you.
If people were thinking about seeing the movie by now, they might be convinced that in minute 71 to finally maybe take that plunge and pay the $3.99 Amazon fee to watch the film.
I got him on the hook.
You really haven't seen this movie though until you've seen it on the big screen,
which I haven't done.
Right.
So I haven't seen Caddyshack.
Cinematography, it's great.
It is. Everyone in this film won an Academy Award for this film.
What are you guys You're just rambling on about things.
I don't know. I was trying to follow Dan's lead. I don't know.
Yeah.
Got a busy day. I got a busy, important day ahead of me.
Listen to us jackasses
I could have gotten an extra hour of sleep, or some sleep,
What are you
or
doing
trying to
that's
get
so
some.
important? Yeah, come on.
What am I doing? I'm going to be in the motorcade again today.
Oh.
Today,
You're going to have a briefcase handcuffed to your wrist?
No, today on the agenda, actually, we were supposed to go meet. And I think I'm just there by default because I'm part of the entourage. But some of the people I'm with who are going to go meet a bunch of people today, some very important people. One of them being the president of Kenya.
Whoa.
But that didn't happen because they have their primary elections. They were supposed to have them on Monday. And it got delayed until today. So today they're having their primary elections. So he's unavailable. So we're going to the Ministry of Health because our association is unveiling a big service push for health for health focus.
Right.
And then we were going to go to the Indian High Commissioner because the people I'm with are from India. And then we're going to the UN headquarters in Nairobi, which is the third. I think it's larger than the Geneva.
Wow.
Holy
Than,
cow.
than the thing, Nairobi, the UN Nairobi. So yeah, I'm talking about this crap with you when I should be sleeping.
Yeah.
It is hard to pin you down, Mike DiMaria.
Yeah.
On the one hand, you're traveling the world, doing work that needs to be done to save the planet and the people on it. And then on the other hand, you're making fart jokes about Caddyshack.
Yeah, come on, he's a nutcase. It doesn't.
Yeah, but
It's not pulling any punches here.
Right. Am I playing a character on here? Am I playing like the kind of angry, confused person, or am I really sharp as a tack?
It's 100% real.
We end the show to end the show because there's no words on it. I take the headphones off and I immediately put on my suit and get in the motorcade.
You know what the bat pole?
Mm-hmm.
You end up in your full suit down at the bottom. You get
the funny thing was I was with I was in these motorcades and it was like driving like just insane. My stomach's been a mess all day.
Sure.
And I'm with the guy who works for the people I'm with here, but he also has a job with like the Transportation Safety Commission or something. So he has a siren on his car that he can flip on and off so he can go through red lights. So we're at the tail end of the motorcade. So we got the police car and we got 2 Range Rovers and then us. And so we're going through this whole thing. We finally make it to our destination. I get out of the car and I'm going around to the back to get something out of the trunk. And he's got a baby on board sticker on the back. Or like, it's like, so, and I go, you've been driving all day in this motorcade. You've been flipping the siren on and off. And you got this baby on board sticker on the back.
Right.
Well, I got a kid. I go, but we're supposed to be this tough security detail.
Is there little stick figures of him and the entire security
oh yeah,
entourage?
the whole family.
Yeah. Right.
But I'll tell you one more thing. So we have on Thursday we have a dinner, like because I am here for like a convention meeting set thing. So we have a theme night, and Thursday we're having Arabian night dinner, like a cultural night. Mm-hmm. So I got one of my hosts dropped off what I'm supposed to wear. So I'm going full chic.
Oh.
And that's awesome. And with my hipster beard, I got the headdress and everything.
Oh, I can picture that.
Yeah, that's so with my big long hipster beard, when I post those pictures, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of people in my family. They're gonna not be very happy.
Oh boy! Now,
we'll protect.
Now,
you.
what if you show up and someone else is dressed like a sheik too? That might be kind of embarrassing to have 2 people with the same.
Yeah. We're all gonna be dressed as sheiks.
I see those rooms full of those sheiks, and I just think, oh boy, they all showed up and they didn't coordinate, and now they're all stuck. Now they look ridiculous.
What does the hat room look like in that place?
Yeah.
Hold on to that ticket.
Yeah, because a lot of the people that are Islamophobes like who we kidding in all of our families post those pictures. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah.
What did they do to Mike DiMaria?
Oh my God! That's it. They've recruited him. That's what your family's gonna think.
I knew it.
Yeah.
The Manchurian podcast host.
Mm-hmm.
All those talks about women reproductive rights. I knew he was going.
Yeah, that was
I knew which way he was going.
Yeah.
You know what? Speaking of, we at the Caddyshack Minute. I don't know. You guys don't know this. You don't look at the thing, but on our website we get tons and tons and tons of spam. It's just incredible. You just got all these I get alerted that there's so and so's waiting for you to approve his message, and I read the message, and usually it's just like, oh, your blog is incredible. Good job on this issue. Like it's like totally vague and stupid, and I don't even know what the point of it is. I don't know what they're going to get out of it, but there was one yesterday. I should have saved it. It was, I'm writing to you to warn you about American women. American women are most likely to cheat on you, to age poorly, to not make you dinner. Like this is this is like really incredible.
This is my favorite Guess Who song right here. The lyrics.
It went on for like a paragraph, a big fat paragraph, and it was just
Who paid for this advertisement? Was it like the
Right.
Like what
I
lobby?
don't know.
The Men's Council.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the council paid.
Paid for
Okay,
by the
man.
Men's
It's
Council.
incredible.
No, it'd have to be a council of like Canadian women or something, or the council.
Right,
on,
that's what it is, yeah.
The
And
League of
Slovakian
Foreign
women.
Women.
Yeah, the League of
Big
Foreign
global
Women.
women. Big global woman paid for that.
But like,
Big woman.
Like, am I, as an American male, am I supposed to be reading that and going, you
Yeah.
know what?
Interesting.
I've noticed that my wife doesn't always make me dinner. And, you
Yeah.
know, she is getting a little bit older as time goes on.
Right.
I'm not
was
eating her.
gonna purchase a wife from Russia, but decided to save the money. But I realized maybe I'll go back
Maybe
to
it's
the
not
original
too
plan.
late to flip that script.
What was like? What were they trying to sell you on that? Like, what was the
I have no idea. I don't know what the purpose was.
just
Like,
preaching?
I mean, you know, it's like, it's not directed at, I don't know. I want to find it. I
That
wanna,
has to
oh,
be
Don't
like
click
a
on any
mail order
links, though.
thing.
Don't click on any
No, I'm not
links.
going. Okay. Oh, here it is. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. Boycott American women. Oh, and there is a link. There's a.
Yeah, don't click on it.
Don't click on
I
it.
am not clicking on anything.
Tom, don't click on it.
I am an American man, and I have decided to boycott American women. In a nutshell, American women are the most likely to cheat on you, to divorce you, to get fat, to steal half your money in the divorce courts, don't know how to cook or clean, don't want to have children, etc. Now, already there's a problem with the parallelism in the way this is written.
Yeah.
Going from, you know, one form of
You're not getting
verb
the
to
right,
another.
yeah,
and, like, okay.
sentence structure's all wrong.
I'm losing confidence in this thesis already. Therefore, what intelligent man would want to get involved with American women? American women are generally immature, selfish, extremely arrogant and self-centered, mentally unstable, irresponsible,
Oh.
and highly unchaste. You forgot lazy, selfish. Okay. The behavior of most American women is utterly disgusting, to say the least. This blog is my attempt to explain why I feel American women are inferior to foreign women, parentheses, non-American women, close parentheses, and why American men should boycott American women and date/marry only foreign, parentheses, not American women.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic.
Still don't know what they're selling.
I have no idea.
You
Well, you
guys
gotta
it's
got
go
to
to
be
bitches.
like turtle wax or something.
bitches.com. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I
selling
think
his,
it's a.
I think he's selling his thoughts.
I think
The,
so. Yeah.
the American women cheating, they're more likely to cheat on you. That to me, that seemed like a zero-sum game there, because they're also more likely to cheat with you by that very same logic.
Right.
So I don't really see
Right.
that as a strike against them in any way.
No,
Yeah.
yeah,
It
that
all
lets
comes
you.
out
Yeah.
even.
Well, that's it for the fan mail segment, guys. Thanks for keep those letters coming in.
Yeah. We like to hear your thoughts, your feelings, your ideas.
Yeah.
Keeps the podcast going.
But what if we move right into trivia?
Oh, geez. Oh, you said the magic word?
That was it. That kicked the song right off when you did that.
I know for a fact we don't have like a sensor that hears the word trivia and just starts playing the music, but it does seem like
does seem that happens every way. And there's almost magic to it.
Called
Okay,
that.
cut out the song now, Jimmy. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Ah, there's the package.
Oh, no, this is something we haven't seen before.
What's the par?
This is a par 3,
Ooh.
but this first card is this first question is labeled hole in one.
Oh, so if
I
you
don't know
get
what that
this
means.
one, you don't even have to answer the rest of the questions.
I guess that's probably exactly what it means.
Nice.
I don't know if we want to play by those rules, because there's every chance we could get this one right, and then we'd be done with trivia too soon.
That might
But
be a
we'll
good
see.
idea. Because
Let's find out. Hole in one. Oh my God. Oh, we know this.
Oh, God damn it,
I'm putting it
Tom.
away. Yep, sorry.
I hate you when you do
I
that.
know. I don't know why it is my
Okay, well, don't ask it then, Tom.
unstoppable
Since it's so
instinct.
easy and since we definitely get it, just don't even
No.
say it.
What is the name of Al's late wife?
Ooh,
Vera?
no. Because he says when
To be
so
fair, I'm going to read.
when he says
gonna-
when
do you
so and
want
so
the-
is alive. Yeah, when did he
Do
say that?
you want the multiple choice?
Vera sticks in my head.
Okay, yeah, maybe. Go ahead, multiple
But
choice.
go ahead. Multiple choice.
Doris,
Mm.
Carla,
No.
Mona,
No.
Beatrice.
Mona,
First one,
maybe.
Dora, or whatever it was you just said. What was the first one?
Doris,
Mona.
Carla, Mona,
Mona.
Beatrice.
Angela.
Carla?
Angela
Fuck
Moon.
you!
Samantha.
Karlov? Karlov
Samantha.
doesn't deserve to smell my shit.
That limey cocksucker. All right, we'll post that. Write it down, Tom.
I'm writing down nothing.
Sidekick.
Karlov?
Fuck it, roll it.
I'm ready now.
Full string.
Pull the string.
Pull the string. Hunted.
Take care.
Despised.
Be there.
The
Possibly-
jungle is my home.
Possibly the greatest performance, literally possibly the greatest performance ever, right?
After Smails, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think it goes Smails and then Martin Landau.
Maybe.
Yeah,
God damn, that's good.
it's a magnificent.
Anyway, I guess we're not getting a hole in one, because I think I only knew because I was looking at
It's
the
Mona.
options.
It's Mona. Isn't it?
It is Mona. Very good.
Why did I
Hole in
get
one.
Vera? I was close. I felt like I was pretty close. No hole
You
in
felt
one.
like Norm from Cheers.
You know we're gonna have to
Samantha.
shoot for the birdie on this one.
That's all right. Okay, here we go.
That is a. Let me tell you something right now. We just watched the movie minute by minute, and we didn't get that. Like that's how. This is a tough questions. That's
Yeah.
a tough question.
See? Okay, number 2.
See what?
What color are Ty's gloves?
White.
Yeah, I think they're white.
They are white.
Yeah.
Very good.
D'Annunzio got the black gloves.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Driving
Fireman's
gloves.
gloves.
Okay, what does Judge Smails call Al?
Right.
I need to read
Whoa.
I need to read the options.
Yeah, well, what scene?
A monkey,
Yeah.
a hyena,
Baboon.
a pig, a baboon.
Baboon.
Oh,
No, because
No,
that's
oh.
no, because Al repeats. This is our minute right here, folks.
I was going to say this is the we
This is
have
the
to
minute
get
we're
this right
doing.
because
This
it's
is
the minute
minute
we're talking
71.
about right now.
Because after he tries to choke him, he says, "Hey, he called me a baboon." But did he call him a
Yeah.
baboon? Because it doesn't sound
Yeah.
like a word that Smails would use.
That sounded right. Baboon.
I know, yeah, you're right. Al does say that he called him a baboon, and I'm only going to assume that Judge Smails does indeed call him a baboon.
Yeah, I would have.
Baboon.
I would have to.
I
Confused
love
me
it
with his
'cause
wife.
this ties it all in because Mike just saw Baboon. You
That's
know?
right.
Yeah.
That makes
you
it a
think it
nice
was Al's wife?
thematic. You know, it'd be nice. So I'd like to like raise a baboon, but then
Sure,
like
who wouldn't?
constantly make sure to apply lotion and things to its butt
Oh,
So that
stop!
you-
Come on,
so
guys,
that it
I'm so
never gets
tired.
that callus. You know, it keeps it real nice.
Yeah, come on.
I'm just saying.
Enough already with the butts. Let's just.
You know what I mean, though, with like because it gets real callous, like you said. But what if you just kept it real nice?
Okay. Next part. Are we done yet? What's going on,
Nothing.
Tom?
No one has anything to say about that.
I'm sorry. I wasn't listening at all. I'm listening to see if Judge Smails says baboon. I'm
Oh
sorry.
Christ, Tom! We're doing a
What'd you
show
say?
here.
What'd you say?
Never mind.
Let's just
All right.
keep going.
Was it good?
You know what? You'll
No,
hear it
it's
later,
stupid.
and I think you'll agree with me. I think you'll think it's a good idea.
I'm just gonna throw. I'll just say. Hey, I'll just plug this in. Oh, totally, Dan. Yeah, I'm with you. You and me, man.
See, Tom's at least Tom's with me. No,
Yeah.
Is
I'll go get the baboon. You go get the lotion, Tom.
wait a minute. Hang
Hold
on.
on, wait a minute. What?
Is that it for today?
That was it. That was a part 3, so that's the end of
Oh,
our
that's
card.
great.
That's the end of trivia.
That was good.
Congratulations, everybody.
Oh,
Thank you,
I
Jimmy.
saw hippos. I saw hippos too.
You saw Hitler?
Yeah, hippos.
Oh,
hippos.
hippos.
Hippopotamus. And you know,
No,
what?
don't go
thought-
back in time and kill hippos. That doesn't work.
No,
And you know-
why we spend all this time and money going back in time to kill hippos?
you know what they sound like, Tom?
What?
Because they come up and they grunt. They do. Oh, oh. They sound like Jabba.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they go. Oh, oh, oh,
I
oh.
wonder if the great Ben Burt used some hippos in Jabba's laugh.
Could have been. Look it up. Look it up. I bet you
I'm going
they did.
to.
He doesn't
Bet you
need
they
to.
Years ago, I heard a story about. There was like a story in the news about somebody who just got literally bit in half by a hippopotamus, and
They're the
I-
most
I-
dangerous animal, aren't they?
I think they are. They've got
I
jaws
heard.
that can well bite you in half.
And
I
they're
did
so
see this.
cute with that board game, you know. And then
Yeah.
you go to. That's the problem. You go to Africa and you think, oh, I'm gonna go say hello,
Oh,
or-
hungry hippos.
and then it's over.
I'm no marble. I'll be fine.
Right.
I came across a good video on YouTube of it was maybe at like a zoo or something where there's some Asian guy who kept just feeding these hippos watermelons.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
it
I
was like
love
a-
it.
and they would just the hippo would just have its mouth completely open. He would just set the big watermelon in there, and it would just crush the watermelon real
It would
slowly.
crush
Oh my God.
Mike
I'll
said this
post it.
to me. Oh, it's great. Like they put all, and it's not just one type of watermelon. It's all these different melons and things. And when that hippo chomps down on it, it's like a piece of soft tapioca to that hippo, just like
Can I say,
smash.
we as a family, we took a few vacations down to like Florida and North Carolina and stuff. And my sister and I talk about this all the time. There were like alligators. I guess they're alligators there, maybe crocodiles, but they were
They're
alligators.
alligators.
They would just roam around, like where the place
Yeah.
we were
Yeah,
staying
and
and stuff.
golf
And they'd like be like near these streams and like in the woods and stuff. And we would like be I'm like 10 feet away from these things. And they're like, oh, look, an alligator. We like throw sticks at it and stuff. And like, hey, check it out. And like, I don't know how my sister and I are both alive right now.
Mm.
But like, it wasn't a thing. It wasn't like no one cared. It was like, oh, sure, there's squirrels, there's pigeons, there's alligators, there's kittens.
Yeah, they're just there.
Yeah.
Don't feed the alligators your leg. That would be signs. Don't feed the alligators yourself.
Right.
When Mike went to school, and where I went to school for one semester, Mike's always talking about the school in Florida. There was a lake there. I think that lake had a couple
I had
alligators
more
in
than
it,
that.
didn't it, Mike?
Lake Jovita.
Lake Jovita.
Lake Jovita
don't know why that's
in
funny,
St.
but it
Leo,
is.
Florida. No, I had quite a bit. I had quite a few of them. And we would,
Oh,
That's crazy.
yeah, and you would go,
This is
they had
weird,
this like
isn't
boathouse with you go up into the boathouse and where you can see over across the lake. And sometimes, a couple times, you'd go up there and people would just pass out up there. And you'd wake
Oh,
wake up in the early morning when all the alligators come out on the shore.
no.
And so you'd have to wait till they went back in the water before you come down.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, for Christ's sakes. I don't remember that part.
Yeah. Not the most fun.
They would crush
That's
you.
bizarre.
Those jaws can snap.
But you can
Yeah.
hold
Crush a
but
watermelon.
you can hold their mouth closed though. You know that.
Oh, you
Oh, yeah.
can? Because
Now you tell
those aren't so good. Those muscles.
Yeah, they can't lift up. They don't have strength to lift up if anybody pushes down on their mouth. So it's like a trap. It's like they can only snap down. So they
That's
can
funny.
open it, but they
just-
don't have the strength to open it if there's any resistance.
Right, and then you have to have like the intestinal fortitude to be sitting there, wait with just I don't know, what do you do? Rope a dope it, wait till it gets tired. Like how do you leave? That's the problem.
Well, the problem is if you
You can't leave.
Well, the problem is
You put a rock on.
if you try to it will just knock it off. So if you try to hold it down, they'll roll you.
Yeah,
So that's why
you just go. Do you have some duct tape? I'm sorry to bother
Yeah.
you.
Flip you for real.
Before you eat me here, let me do this.
Something for real. Hey, I tried to eat as much watermelon. I was thinking about this when one time when I was
You're no hippo.
when I was living. Yeah, when I saw that hippo eating that, each watermelon, it would just eat it and it would just be gone, like instantaneously. And it was like,
Yeah.
and it was just thinking about all that watermelon, like just pounds and pounds of it. And one time I remember in Chicago, I decided like, I'm going to see how much watermelon I can eat. Right? And I just like, I got this big watermelon and I started cutting it, and eating
steps.
it. And then for the first like few big slices, it was like no problem, because I always felt like I could just eat as much watermelon as I want.
Yeah.
There's no way, it's not like you're going to like get full.
Right.
But then like,
Or is there?
about halfway into the watermelon, I really hit a wall. I mean, it was like, and it was very sudden. It was like, you can't have any more watermelon. And there was this weird, and I know it was just water and stuff, mostly water that won't let you but do this. But like, there's a certain psychological thing that goes into place where it's like, you're not sure why you can't eat it, but you can't do it.
Right.
You cannot physically do it. And I really hit a wall. And the answer is about half a watermelon.
Well, we did this in
And then you do the exact same experiment later on with the other half?
I don't
We did
know.
this
I
in
didn't
the
repeat
same-
experiment.
we did this at the same school in Florida. There was those things that you would tell people you can't do this. It's physically impossible to do it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, the saltines.
Yeah, and one of them was like completely eat a piece of bread like all the way down your throat in under 30 seconds, and
Yeah,
you can't
do
physically
it.
get it down your throat. You could tear it
can't.
apart. People stuff it in their mouth, or they tear it apart into little
Right.
pieces. The timer runs out. Another one is drink a gallon of water in under a certain amount of minutes. I can't remember what it was. Maybe like 10 minutes or so, or something like
Yeah.
that.
Wow.
It seems like something easy to do.
Can't do it. You'll boot it up.
So we did it to this one. We put it out there on the hall, in the dorm. Every hall in a dorm is run like its own country. Where you kind of set your own rules and So this hall we'd do the mischievous things, and one of them.
Right.
So
I'm gonna guess your country wasn't Denmark.
No, we weren't very neutral and well run. But yeah,
right.
But we had started like during the day, like people would start talking like at lunch about, oh, you can't do this. Yeah, I can do that. I can eat those. And at night it said, screw it, let's put the money down. So there was we got this one guy, his nickname was Turtle. Turtle, his name was Turtle Fazone. His last name was Fazone. And he goes, he goes, come on, I can do it. And I go, okay, a gallon of water. I can't remember I'm not going to quote the time. It was maybe 10, 15 minutes or something like that. Maybe even 20 minutes. And one of the asterisks to the point is you can't go to the bathroom. You can't urinate during that time. So you have to hold all your liquids. And I think, so he started, and
you could die doing this, by the way.
You definitely can. If you look it up, you can die. And you could start with drinking big glasses. You could put them into shot glasses later when it gets a little rough. And you can do anything you want to do. So we set the timer, and of course you start pounding them real quick, right? And then you start to slow down. And I can't remember how far he got. He got it down pretty good. But then he started getting like giddy. He started getting like punch drunk.
Oh, boy.
And he starts laughing and like, yeah, he's not going to do it. He's not going to be able to do it.
That's when you quietly walk away like Carl Spackler.
Yeah. That's when
get out of there.
That's when before the 20 minutes is even up, you just collect the money on the table and start counting it and walk away.
Right.
Because you won.
Right.
But yeah, and there was a time.
So what happened?
So then he got up and he's like laughing hysterically. He's like, he kept saying like, this is fucked. This is fucked. And he just walks out. So and everybody's like,
never gamble with a Sicilian when death is on the line.
So that was pretty much he walks away. He's like, yeah, so we know the thing is over. But me and a couple of the guys followed him into the bathroom. He goes right into the bathroom, thinking he was just going to go urinate. He just opened up his mouth, and it was like the movie fire hose.
The fire hose
comes out of your mouth. But it was just like clear water, and it was like a projectile.
Oh yeah, of course.
And it was
like what come out of Tom's butt when he was the big, the green giant.
Yeah,
the jelly green giant.
Cheerios.
So he just sprays the mirror, and you hear it, and then you hear it just like hitting the linoleum floor and everything, the tile floor.
Oh.
And he just comes out and just laughing, and he's punch drunk. He's like, he's not himself.
Oh my god!
He's like out of it.
Probably.
He just walks in his room, slams the door, and you can hear him just laughing. And that was it.
Oh my god! I bet you he's never been right after that.
Well, I don't think he was right before.
He ruined him. You broke Turtle. Poor Turtle.
He just slept it off for a couple weeks.
He was going to be like a Richard Feynman level physicist before that happens.
He was like,
and now he's a dunce.
It's like Reverend Jim.
He was like the Richard Wright character. Was that in Back to School, right? The Boston comedian, Richard Wright. Not Richard. What's his?
Oh, Stephen Wright.
Yeah. Why am I'm tired. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that Back to School? The guy that sleeps on the couch? Not Back to School.
No.
That's you're thinking of Real Genius.
Yes,
but that's not Stephen Wright. But I know what you're
right.
saying.
That was Real Genius is Laszlo.
Yeah, Laszlo.
Yeah, Laszlo.
That was like Turtle. He would just be asleep throughout the entire semester.
Oh man!
Oh my god!
Water poisoning.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. He's been doing some heavy drinking, indeed, in college.
This man drowned in his dorm room.
Yes,
his name is Turtle. The irony of it. He's the first turtle ever drowned.
So the moral of the story is: don't try those tricks. Don't try those little gags.
No,
people could end up.
Don't do that.
Stick with folding a piece of paper more than 8 times, which you can't do.
Yeah.
No one's ever been hurt doing that.
Yeah, that ends in a handshake.
We don't want to find out that anybody tried to do this, and it was because they heard it on the Caddyshack Minute.
Yeah, don't feed watermelons to hippopotamuses; they'll snap your head right off.
Right.
Don't drink a gallon of water in under.
Yeah, imagine those. Imagine those like trials that would go on after that, like the Caddyshack Minute made me do it. It'd be like that trial they put Judas Priest through after that kid killed himself.
Right.
Yeah. It's our helter skelter.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the defendant would have us believe that he was simply applying lotion to the baboon's ass.
I ask you, what minute of Caddyshack features discussions of feeding a hippopotamus
Who would know?
watermelon?
Who knew that getting a baboon for a pet would end in the baboon ripping your face off?
Yeah, that's what always seems to happen.
Dan
with
from the
those
Caddyshack
chimps.
Minute said I should get a baboon. Well, I never really said he should get
tell you
one.
what-
I said if I had one, this is how I would treat it. Lovingly,
Right.
with
People
emotion.
get those chimps. They think they're good pets and they're cute when they're teenagers, but they become very aggressive when they get older. Mm-hmm. And then apparently this is where all the chimps go. They have. I was reading a story about a chimp retirement home, because that's when they use them for acting and stuff. They have to send them all these home. It's in Florida.
Yeah, to decompress.
Wow.
And they live the rest of their lives there. And chimps live just as long as humans, basically, in
Oh
captivity.
my God.
So you've got these old chimps there. Like, for instance, Bubbles the chimp lives at one of those things.
Bubbles.
Because Bubbles got too old, and then once the chimps get old, they're no longer cute. They just want to tear you apart, and they have the strength of like 10 men, you know?
They're all wearing
And
like,
then I heard, when I was reading this story, as of maybe 10 years ago, that Cheetah, the chimp from Tarzan, was still alive in there. It was like 77 years old.
and they're all wearing
God.
like
Yeah.
little bellhop caps, and they have the organ grinders still.
Yeah.
Thank you,
You
Mr.
get
Herman.
organ grinders. They just leave a bunch of organ grinders around so they can go around and just mess with them.
Speaking of monkeys as pets, I advise everybody go look at on YouTube. Look up Monkey Boo.
Monkey Boo.
Monkey Boo, yeah.
Oh.
This guy has a little.
Mike introduced
Yeah.
me to this. I love the Monkey
Oh,
Boo
yeah.
videos.
Yeah.
Mike, did you see him when Monkey Boo eats the popsicle?
Yeah, his brain freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
Sounds riveting.
It's brain freeze.
That's actually how I found Monkey Boo. I came across him because I was looking up cats with brain freeze. Because it was this whole.
How'd you get on that?
Yeah, how'd you stumble across that when
Follow
you're
this
looking up
rabbit hole a little
something
farther.
so?
No, because I was looking up. I was looking up brain freeze in general because I was wondering. I'm going to learn about the science behind a brain freeze, and immediately showed up
Yeah.
cats with brain freeze. So it's
Like wolfing down a
yeah,
funny
so it's
pump.
people that are giving ice cream to cats and they like to freeze. And then that first clip was of Monkey Boo eating the popsicles. My first intro into Monkey Boo. And it's just this guy from North Carolina.
Monkey Boo.
It's this guy. He's like, "Hey,
I love
hey
Monkey
there,
Boo.
Monkey Boo. Look what so and so sent us, Monkey Boo." And it's
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
gets
is that the
like
one
a
you
care
said where
package.
Monkey Boo's
so
like opening the
yeah.
box?
Most
Yeah.
of the videos are Monkey Boo opening up care package. Ooh, look, applesauce, Monkey Boo.
It's so great.
Jack
Because all of
Sanderson.
his fans
Yeah.
like send him stuff.
Yeah. Like, look,
You
Jack.
got some crayons,
Yeah,
Monkey Boo.
Jack sent you a bunch of crayons and some sliced almonds.
Thank you,
with,
Jack.
with dried cranberries.
Sliced almonds.
Ooh, Monkey Boo
Cranberries.
loves those.
Monkey Boo loves almonds. You got to check those out. We'll post them.
And you can tell that the guy is like,
I've never heard of a weirder planet.
and the
than
guy
this.
is like, guy's like trying to get like advertisements, I think, because he goes, ooh, what kind of almonds are these? It says fresh, organic, sliced almonds made for salads and monkeys.
And monkeys.
So he
yeah.
really reads the whole title of it. He goes, Monkey Boo loves sliced
Smile at the
almonds.
camera, Monkey
Oh,
Boo.
it's so good. Yeah. I love it.
That's incredible.
All right, guys, I got to call. This is enough already. Can we play us
Yeah.
out? Let's get some nice soothing
Yes.
sounds of Africa to
Oh yes,
play us
we'll
out.
play that again.
Yeah.
What to play? There's no
There's
words
no-
on the
All right,
veldt.
let's go to bed. Let's go.
On the Safari.
Can't do it, guys.
All right. Anyway,
do it.
thank you guys. Thank you, all of you out there for listening to this, whatever this was. This is minute 71 of Caddyshack. Please come back next time for 72. And yeah, we'll leave you with the sounds of Africa.
Hey, you scratched my ankle.